Hey my Jujubes, welcome back to the channel. How are you guys doing today? Today is Tuesday. I want y'all to know all day I've been going through the day thinking that it was Wednesday. I just was ready for the week to be over. But if you are new here, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I would be so excited if you did. We're going to jump right into this video like we've been doing all the other ones. Today I have a Cobb salad from Chick-fil-A. I've been doing this intermittent fasting, and it's been doing me justice. Like, I don't be hungry. I'm not as hungry as I often would. Sorry. Put my salad up, I guess. I'm not as hungry as making all that noise. You're supposed to be on. I'm not as hungry as I normally would be, considering. So I just have a chicken Cobb salad from Chick-fil-A, and it has spicy chicken on it. And I got avocado lime ranch, which is busting. If you've never tried it, you need to try it. And also, if you've never had a chicken Cobb salad from Chick-fil-A, you need to try this too, because it's so good. I haven't seen a Cobb salad that tastes any better than this. I didn't really have a taste for anything today, but I saw my friend eating one of these. I was like, oh, I can get one of those. Gonna give me a Cobb salad, because Cobb salad be busting. Like, oh, I can do that. So how are you guys doing today? I'm gonna talk to you real quick while I dress my salad up. I wish I would have got 2 of these. This is, what they call them? Red bell peppers. They're like crispy ones. I did get two ranches though, because I'm saucy. So everybody who's new, hi. Thank you for coming over to see me. I hope you stay for a long, long time. Also, don't forget, guys, on this Friday, I'm doing my giveaway. So if you have not already, please go watch my AspireCon video. And make sure you share the video and then comment the word AspireCon in the comments so that I can enter your name into the drawing for the giveaway on Friday. I'm going to check, guys, to see if you shared the video, if you commented, and all those things so that you can be entered into the contest. Okay, so where I left off at last time, I was just talking about Alani, after making sure that Alani got the kids home. And because they had been in the hospital for all those days, trying to make sure that Easy is going to be okay. So he told her, go ahead and get him home. She said, okay. So then we go to, I like how Ashley made sure she included everybody in this kind of like, this book is kind of like just to see what they're doing until we got to the next book. So sorry. So then we go to Aria. And she is in her dance class, because you know she's a dance major. And she's doing like her finals for her class. So it's basically just talking about how she is, you know, she does the stiletto gang dancing and stuff like that. But in order for her to pass her class, she had to be able to do ballet as well. So ballet is just a little different, of course, than street dancing. But she still killed it anyway. So her teacher told her, beautiful, beautiful Miss Taylor. And they told everybody in the class, like, if your lines could look as clean as Aria's, you'll be just exquisite. So she went on ahead, aced that class with flying colors, and she went on ahead and left. So when she was leaving out of the dance studio, she ran into none other than Issa the God. And she's like, what up, Ali? And she's like, and I'll talk to light-skinned boys. He said, you so cold to me, Ali. And she's talking some, what do you want, boy? I love me some Arya. She like the friend that Morgan always needed. And she like, boy, what do you want? And it's cold and my feet hurt and I haven't heard from you in months. You can't just pull up on me when you want. He talking about, that's funny. She's talking about some, what's funny? He said, you thinking you run shit. That's real funny, Ali. She said, I do. Now, mind you, in book 6, this is for those who may need a little bit of a refresher. In book 6, her and Issa kind of had like a little moment together in the apartment, in the house that he owned in Flint. And so I guess since then they had been talking to each other, but now he done disappeared on her. So she like, you got me messed up. You ain't finna just keep on, popping up on me when you get ready to. So he told her like, that's real funny that you think you run shit. So he like, you shouldn't be so mean. When you gonna let me, when you gonna let me crack that? He said, because I swear to God, Ali, I'm waiting to. She's talking about, boy, don't nobody want none of that community property you got going on down there with your ways. She said, any girl with a fat booty and a smile can catch your attention. You talking about, that can't be true though, because your booty ain't even that fat. I love Issa in all of his comedy, okay? He's the comical relief in the book when you need it. He's so silly. Him and Arya, for real. And so, she's talking about, she hit him in the chest, and so he kind of gave her a big hug. And she's like, Issa, stop. She said, you playing too much and it's cold out here. He's talking about, let me heat that up then, Ali. Just all on her neck. Issa and Arya, she played hard to get, okay? And I mean real hard to get. But she like, boy, ain't nobody on your games. Like, you play too much. And I'm not trying to be, another notch on your belt with all the neighborhood that you be messing with. Like, go ahead on. Go ahead on. I don't want to be on the whole list. So, she told him, like, I'm not with the disappearing acts. Be here today, gone tomorrow. Like, I'm not with that. And he was like, just because you don't see me don't mean I'll be there. I'll be everywhere you at. Dance recitals, Dean's List brunches, stiletto games performances. He's talking about, you keep me moving. She said, what? He said, yeah, I seen you with that lame last night. They took you to the Ocean Prime last night, too, walking around here, and gave you that middle of the mall ass necklace. And I said, not middle of the mall. Issa, like, don't come for her like that. Time you walking around here wearing that middle of the mall ass necklace. Like, nah. So he put his finger up on her chain and pulled it off. Like, girl, because we don't wear that. We don't wear that cheap shit. And she's like, Issa. And he's like, you don't wear no necklace. Another Negro put around your neck. And so she like, are you jealous? So he reached into his pocket. You know what I'm saying? Got out the little Cartier box. And gave her her little necklace. Mattress around Christmas time. That's why this is Christmas with the Okafors. She said, Easter Jones is jealous. Because little old me went on a date. Who would have guessed? He talking about, nah, I ain't jealous. But you can open it or what? So she opened it up. It was a Cartier box. He said the lady at the store said that B.I.B. us. like that kind of stuff. She like, bitches, huh? And he like, you know what I mean. And she said, this is a $4,000 necklace. He said, I didn't ask you how much it costs, Ali. Like, that's not what I said. And she said, what do I got to do for this? She said, because men have expectations when they do stuff like this. He was like, all you got to do is just say you like it. And that's when she noticed, like, oh, he do like me a little bit. Like, he is concerned about impressing me and making me feel, making me feel good and want me to be excited about a gift that he purchased me. Like, this is the softer side to this mean Negro. So she opened up the box and she said, okay, I know when to be a little lighthearted. And she was like, I like it. So he said, all right, little booty, I'm out. And she said, boy, my booty ain't little. But it is. He said, too much ballet, not enough grown-up riding time. He said, I could fix that for you, though, when you were playing. She said, yeah, I got 304s for that. He said, you ain't crazy. Go ahead and get him a race out here if you want to. Merry Christmas, Ali. And so, when he went to get in his car, she threw a snowball at him. He like, oh, okay. So he got out of the car, chased her around, wound up picking her up, trying to throw her in the snow. So now she's screaming, he said, no, I'm just playing. I'm sorry. He like, nah, say you sorry. And she like, sorry. I'm like, it's cold. I don't got no clothes on. Mad that she still got on her leotard from dance practice. She like, so please don't throw me in that snow. Like, it's too cold. I don't really want to do that. So she said, sorry. And she like, I quit. So she like wrapping her legs around him because she really don't want him to throw her in this big old patch of snow. And he said, please put me down. I'll do anything. I quit. He said, oh, you would do anything. Okay. So he said, why don't you, give a little fellatio or something. I've been trying to censor it as much as I can because my daughter be watching it sometimes. And I be telling her which one's like, oh, you can't watch that one. And she's telling me some boy, I'm not doing that. And so she's like, and that's not fair. So she tried to wrap her legs around tight. I'm like, please don't drop me in the snow. Please don't drop me in the snow. And she said, okay. Can we talk about this? I'm like, come on, please. He like, what? She said, I'll give you a kiss if you let me get down. If you let me stay dry. So he's like, okay, I'll take that offer. So he's like, man, when you gonna quit playing with me and let me get that? She said, literally never, okay? Because you are the neighborhood hoe. Like, we're not finna do that. And so since she said that, guess what he did? Threw her in the snow. So he said, I'm going to check you out later, Ali. Be good out here before I be bad. And so she wound up getting a call from Morgan, and Morgan telling her that everything had happened to Issa. So she had packed her bag. And I mean, not happened to Issa, but that happened to Easy. So she had packed her bag and went up there to, be with Morgan with everything that was going on. But I love Ali and Issa's relationship, and I can not wait to dive into them. But I'm waiting for all of the butterflies to be released before I do Butterfly, because that's when their relationship really evolves into something more than what it is right now in this book. So I won't give too many details, but So when she gets to Morgan, she's like, oh my God, what happened? What's going on with my little Easy? So Morgan tells her, like, they got into a car accident. She explains it out to her and tell them what they was trying to do. She was like, oh my God, that is the cutest thing. Like, your family is like the Huxtables, okay? Going up there trying to pick out a Christmas tree, like, that is so Huxtable-ish of your family. I can't stand her. And so she like, well, we got to make the house be pretty for her since, she went through all that to try to get the house together. So we can decorate it and get a Christmas tree, ornaments, and make it be all nice, because I know that Easy is going to be looking for a major Christmas when he comes home. So, she said okay, and they had Ethic had called them and told them that the next day that Easy was going to be moved to the next hospital. And so so they go to Walmart because they're trying to find all of the stuff that they can for the Christmas tree. So when she go to Walmart, she told Arya, like, I'm finna go over here and get something, I'll be right back. And Arya like, okay, fine. So she go to the other side of Walmart and she runs into Amik. Now, mind you, she has been in London, what? I don't really know how long. Maybe like a year and a half by this time. She had the babies, stayed in Michigan for a little while, and she went back to London. And she's been in London ever since because she's been running from Messiah and anything in the world that reminds her of him. So, of course, she hasn't contacted anybody. If they were trying to contact her, she wasn't answering because she was literally trying to rid her life of anything Messiah. She was sad that he had died, mainly because she didn't get to, apologize. The last time they had any type of interaction with each other, it was really bad. They really didn't have a chance to reconcile before he died. So she just wanted to leave all of the ghosts of Messiah past in Michigan. So when she runs into Amik at Walmart, he like Morgan Atkins, and she like, oh, I'm like, no, I don't want to see you. And he was like, a lot of people have been trying to get in contact with you. And she was like, well, I wasn't trying to be contacted. He was like, well, I'm sorry, my back is itchy. She was like, I didn't want to be contacted or whatever. He was like, it was some stuff that Messiah was like, no, I don't want it. I don't want to talk about him. I don't want to discuss him. I don't want to talk about him being dead. Like, I just don't want to do none of that. Like, I left here because I didn't want to be here to hear him. She said, this is why I left. This is why I never come back. She said, I don't want to talk about him. I don't want to see you or Issa or remember or feel this shit. He said, when I think about everything that happened and you cross my mind, I tell myself you're okay. But you're not okay, are you, Mo? And she said, I'm not okay. And so they kind of stayed in the aisle and didn't say nothing for a long time. And then he said, I think of every move twice before I make it. I'm always 10 steps ahead. But I know that what my next move is. And when I see you fucked up, Mo, this shit, she said, your next move should be to walk away because I just can't. She said, looking at you, I can't know you anymore, Amik. She said, not sure if I ever knew any of you. She turned around to try to leave. And he like, Morgan Atkins. And she didn't turn around, but she did stop. And he said, my number won't change if you ever need anything. And so she walked away. And, well, not walked away, but she kind of walked up. But she basically is like having a panic attack for real. Because she never talks about Messiah. And more so because I think that she has, all type of emotions. She's sad, she's angry, she's hurt, she has guilt because she felt like he thought that she hated him when he died. Like, it's just so much when it comes to their relationship and the turmoil of it all. And so nobody had known that she had gave birth to his children. They just knew she had kids. She hasn't shared them with the world yet. Her family knows that they belong to Messiah and Arya, but everybody else doesn't even know that she even has any children yet or whatever the case may be. And so she said, he died, Amik. She said, he made me fall in love with him just to leave me. She said, the only reason I even know he's gone is because of a stupid insurance check. She said, I didn't even get to say bye. I didn't get to bury him. She said, Messiah's dead and I'm supposed to just live with that? She said, Messiah died and I'm supposed to just live with that. How am I supposed to just move on after that? Messiah broke me. There isn't anything you or anyone else can do to fix it. The last time I saw his face, we were screaming at one another. He woke up that day and decided for both of us that it was over. He just left and never looked back. All that love for nothing. And so they both just walked away after she said that because there was really nothing else for her to say. And Okay, so I'm gonna stop right there because I don't want the time to get me. But oh, so maybe I will do this. Okay, so I can just go through this part real fast. So Bella, they go to Bella and she's in her room and she's praying and asking God, like, please don't let nothing be wrong to Easy. Please don't let him die because he, out of all of us, doesn't deserve this. She said, I'm really going to be real mad at you, God, if you let something happen to Easy. You know how I know I've been really good about this, but I'm really going to be upset with you if you let something happen to him. And so Hendrix wound up knocking on her door, her glass window or whatever. And he like, come on, it's cold out. He's like, what are you doing? He's like, I heard what happened. And then you just stopped texting me. Your phone wasn't working. He was like, so I had to come see and make sure everything was okay. And she was like, yeah, my phone got messed up in the accident or whatever. And he like, I just wanted to, check in and make sure it was okay. And she was like, well, I was just praying, to make sure that everything is okay with Easy. And she was like, do you think that maybe you could pray with me? Because I think if it's the more of us that are praying, the better off, it will be for Easy, He was like, well, I just really don't know. He was telling her before, like, but everything gonna be all right with Easy. He gonna wake right up. He's strong, B. And she like, how do you know? He was like, you believe me? How like I ever lied to you before? She was like, no. He was like, well, believe me now. And she was like, okay, well, can we just pray then? Like, I think that two of us asking has a better chances than one, right? And he like, well, I mean, the only prayers I know is like, God is good, God is great. I ain't too good at this shit, B. And so she said, you don't have to be good. You don't even know how to. You don't even have to know what to say. God can hear your heart. Please, Henny, doing it by myself doesn't feel like it's big enough. He's my brother. And so he like, okay, fuck it, let's do it. And so he get down on his knees with Bella, and he like, Bella's like, I don't think that God is gonna be too fond of the cussing either. Tell me, see, I told you I suck at this. Tell him, why you just don't do it, B? Said, why you just can't do it, B? And she said, because we're stronger together. We gotta always sit together through everything, Henny, even the hard stuff. I know we're just kids right now, but I really want to end up next to you at the end of all of it. When we're grown and we have the power to choose how our lives turn out, I want to stick with you. He said, I'm stuck, B. And she said, I feel like I love you, Hendrix. His eyebrows went up. He said, you real late to the party, B. About time you showed up. And so he said, come on, we're going to kick this prayer out for Easy or what? Bella put her hands together and he said, hey, yo, God. He said, hey, yo, God. Then Bella bust out laughing. He like, shh, you got to be quiet. Like, I'm sneaking in your house in the middle of the night. You're about to have your daddy up here trying to kill me. You got to have chill. And she's like, okay. He like, God, help Easy wake up. Take her home and bring him back. He said, let me finish interrupting my flow with God and shit, trying to send me to hell. Talking about, okay, God, help Easy wake up. Take care of him and bring him back. We not ready to let homie go just yet. Oh, yeah, and make sure Bella knows that I love her, too. And so he said, now watch my dog wake up. He just needed a real nigga to holler at God for him. And so she said, you leave me? He like, yeah, I got to get up out of here before I get in trouble. And then Alani said, he better leave before he lucky that prayer was needed or I'll be calling daddy right now. Bella, open this door. And so she wound up making sure that Bella still had her necklace on because, she gave her a necklace to make sure that she keeps herself pure. And if she's ready to, give herself away, that she'll take that necklace off and that's how she'll know. And so, and she told her, like, she told Henny, like, love is patient, Hendrix. So don't rush her into anything that she's not ready for because I will hurt you, little boy. And she said, get some sleep, B. We got to go to the hospital in the morning. I love you. She said, that's it. And then she said, should that be it? Unless I heard through the door wrong, does there need to be more? She said, no, ma'am, good night. You know how about, don't worry about it. We good. We straight. So I am going to stop right there. So I should be finished, I think, and then maybe like 2 more videos. Because Christmas with the Okafors really isn't long. But I feel like I'm stretching it out. But I just don't be wanting my videos to go past 30 minutes because they are a pain to load up if they are. So if you are new here, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Please see me tomorrow. Maybe the same place, but maybe not the same time. Until next time, bye, my Juju bees.